Friday, January 23rd, and we have a beautiful slate of games in the NBA. And in this video, you are going to get the 4 best player props for the entire slate. Not to mention the Sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. But we also have a little special at the end of the video because the UFC 324 is on Saturday. And I know a lot of you didn't want to pay for the pay-per-views in the past, and now you don't have to. So there's going to be an influx of new fans watching the sport I love and betting on the sport I love, and I'm here to help you with all of those. So I'm going to be giving you one of my favorite plays for UFC 324 on Saturday in this video as well. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get absolutely cooking in this video, I need to go over what we've been doing in premium in the free plan really quick, because we've been having an absolutely monstrous week. It started earlier in the week where on the free play I gave away $100 when the Suns plus money play cashed, and then we cashed a $10,000 lay. We cashed a $4,600 lay. We cashed an $1,800 lay. All of this has been this week so far. $9.95 on there. We have been absolutely unstoppable. And why do I bring that up? Because I got somebody in the Discord saying that they can't win and that they're down so many units from being in premium, and it's just not making sense. I called him out on it again. I shared all the screenshots from Thursday just to see what he had to say, and as of right now, he hasn't responded. Now, yesterday's video play is live, is looking good. We just need De'Aaron Fox to get a couple more assists. He was 2 away the last time I checked. We still got a ton of minutes in that game. Everything else has cleared on this 4-man that we built for you guys on Thursday. Unfortunately, the free play went to complete shit. The Hurricanes lost in overtime. The Timberwolves lost in the final minutes of the game. The Timberwolves was actually the only loss so far today in premium as well. And as you guys all know, the free plan, I hand out these cheat sheets every single day. The NBA Thursday Lotto lay was extremely well crafted. The only loss on that whole entire slip right there was the Golden State Warriors. And those are honestly meant for you to plug and play. If you take them all, take them for a very low dollar amount, and then take the rest straight or pair them up, whichever way you see fit. But a great day for the cheat sheet as well. We're currently 4-2 on Thursday. Now, the 2 were still live. We are now 4-1 with 1 still pending. We had William and Mary money line plus $1,800 on that hit. Georgia State money line plus $1,700 on that hit. I love gambling on college basketball, the games that nobody's talking about, because that's where the value is. So you'll see a lot of those in premium, and you'll see a lot of green slips with those as well. Then we had Amen Thompson over 12.5 rebounds and assists. Nice straight play, turning $1,000 into $1,800 there. We had Joel Embiid over 25.5 points with Jamal Murray over 18.5 points. Easy bucket cash there, minus 108. Absolutely beautiful win on that one. And then this one was our 3-team lay that we had. Arkansas State won. We didn't need the points. Wisconsin won. Didn't need the points. And then the Timberwolves in the final minutes just kept getting into foul trouble. They went to the line a couple times. The game did end 120-115. And then our last play in premium was this plus 175 here. Rui Hachimura is still live, and Julius Randle did clear out. So hopefully Rui cashes, and we will go 5-1. So to just that one guy really in the Discord that's claiming that he's lost so many units following my premium plays, that was what we did on Thursday. 1 loss so far out of 6 plays, up a tremendous amount of units. We've been profitable every single day this week. I've told you guys ad nauseum that we had a bad weekend. The Bears and the Bills absolutely crushed us. The Chicago teams didn't get it done for us, with the Bears not cashing us out. And then the Chicago teams on Thursday, inevitably, as a little, I guess, joke, a weird twist of fate, did not get it done for us either. They needed to lose, and they ended up winning because the Blackhawks, actually my team in the NHL, we went against them, had the Hurricanes, who did beat them. And then the sorry-ass Chicago Bulls picked it up, 7-13 record on the road and they beat the 15-6 at home Timberwolves. It was not something I foresaw. The books didn't foresee it either. Minus 350. It should have been a safe line on that lay. The only one I was really worried about was the Carolina Hurricanes, just in case something crazy happened. And that did happen in overtime. But Timberwolves, I did not expect that one. That is beyond me how they lost to the Chicago Bulls at home. Just a bad finish to that game for the Timberwolves. They were leading throughout most of that game. And then the final minutes, the Chicago Bulls just pulled it off. But still an amazing night in premium. Hopefully we cash yesterday's four-man for you guys. We got a great one built in this video. Before we get there, I'm going to need you guys to go ahead and smash that like button. I told you I gave $100 away from that Suns moneyline play. We're putting another $100 on the Sportsbook play in this video. If and when that cashes, one of you that likes the video and comments below will get all of the profits from that play. And if you haven't already, go on ahead and subscribe to the channel. I drop these every single day, never missing a beat, giving you guys free slips every single day to green out. So go on and subscribe so you don't miss a free play drop. But honestly, the single most important thing that you can do is going down below to visit my buddy Stan. He's got so many different ways where you can lock in these plays for absolutely free. And this is exactly where he's going to send you. Now, that big, beautiful golden W is where we just were, where you can get those free cheat sheets every single day, bonus free plays, helping you build your own lays, and giving you four-mans and three-mans every single day to help you put more money in your pocket. And putting more money in your pocket is exactly what you can do when you use my code on any of these apps. Code FFAPE on Sleeper, Better, and code APE on Chalkboard. They're all right there in front of you. You get a free 20 on Sleeper, a free 20 on Chalkboard, a free 10 on Better on top of those deposit matches. And I've said it before, and I'll say it just one more time, probably a couple more times. When the NFL season ends, they will be getting rid of these promos. I can guarantee you they'll just about slash them in half. The NFL season's the season where everybody bets the most. All the people in the public want to gamble on their favorite teams. It's the most watched sport. So they're not stupid. These apps are super smart, and they pump up the promos to get their numbers up during the NFL season. And once it ends, it'll just be events here and there, maybe March Madness to draw new clients in, but it would just be those events where these promos will boom. So make sure you're taking advantage, because these promos are amazing right now. You can get that free money to put right into your pocket and that deposit match. Onyx odds, it's not there. I usually save it to the end, but that's probably the best promo on the market right now, because not only do you get $15 just for signing up with code FFAPE. If you deposit $10 onto that app, you get $200 right now. It's not $100 right now. It's $200. So you put $10 into the app and you get, what's that? $225. Your $10 turns into $225. That's absolutely amazing. Take advantage. You also got Prizepicks there where you can bet 5, get 50, and Dabble's giving away a free 10 as well. Now, I have this perfectly crafted four-man for you guys that I want to go over with you on Friday. Super hyped about that one. We got a great play on the sports books for the NBA as well. And then we're going to end this video with one of my favorite plays in the UFC for Saturday. So bear with me, stick with me. Let's talk about it. Let's go over it all, and let's green out some slips. Before we get there, though, there is one more thing I have to say. I'm sorry. I almost forgot to say it. YouTube likes when I say it. I think they like when I say it. I was getting strikes before. They've seemed to leave us alone, even when we win, because we were on a hot streak, and then they shut down the channel. So now I read this every single time so that you guys can honestly know. I thought it came without saying, but maybe some of you didn't know that gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. The video does contain affiliate links. They're all right there on the screen in front of you. I do receive a commission for signups made through those links. You get free 10, I get a free 10. That's how it works. And it helps support the channel and all of that. So make sure you're taking advantage. And I don't know if I mentioned it. Maybe I forgot. But you get a free 30 days of premium plays per signup. So that's legitimately 6 months of premium where you can come cash out with us every single day for 6 months if you use my code on every app, or 30 days per signup. So take advantage, send the proof to my number. It's right down there on the bottom of the screen, and I'll get back to you with a code. Just bear with me. I'm a busy guy. You will get it. I usually try to make sure if it's like a Wednesday that you definitely get it by the weekend, because I know a lot of you guys are craving those NFL and now UFC slips. So make sure you're sending over the proof so I can send you on over the free 30 days of premium plays. Now let's get into what we came for. We got 4 great props to go over in the NBA for Friday. Player prop number 1 is Trey Murphy. And I do want to put out a little disclaimer about these picks. I'm taking a lot of these for what they are. I'm not knocking any of these down. If you want it to be a little safer, go on ahead and knock it down. That's totally up to you. But I like these lines exactly where they are. But it's your money. So if you wanted to knock him down, instead of taking Trey Murphy at 24.5 points and assists, you could take him for 20. But I just really love his matchup here against the Grizzlies on Friday. This is the highest under-over total on the slate for the NBA as well. So that bodes very, very well for the scoring department side of things, which we love to see. He's also done this in 8 of his last 10. He did have a little step back game there where he only got 19 against Detroit, but now he's going up against the Grizzlies. He is averaging 30.6 in that 10-game span as well. And the Grizzlies, I know you see it on the screen, it's a neutral matchup, 17 and 16 in points and assists allowed. But one big factor for me is that against the small forward position, when you hone in on that position, they struggle. 20th in the NBA in points allowed, 27th in assists allowed. I absolutely love what I'm seeing there. Great matchup for Trey Murphy. I do like the Pelicans in this game. They are the underdog in this game. It's a +4.5 underdog for the Pelicans, but I kind of like them on Friday. Do with that information what you will. I don't know if I'll lock it in for premium, and it's not part of the free play, but I do kind of like them to take this game on Friday. He's also exceeded this in 8 of his last 9 games as well. So he's been playing very, very well as of late. And as you can see here, the small forward position absolutely crushes against the Grizzlies. You have so many green checks, to include their last matchup there against Jalen Johnson, who went off for a 40 spot. Now, Trey Murphy, I don't think he's as good as Jalen Johnson, but he is up there, and 24.5 seems criminally low. I definitely like the odds as well. If you wanted to lock this in straight on the sports books for -108 there on ScamDuel, you can totally do so. I love this one right where it's at, so we're not knocking it down. We're taking it for what it is, 24.5. I think he could easily put up 30 to 32 points and assists in this matchup. I think he could clear this with points alone. So we're taking him here for 24.5 points and assists. Next, we're taking Royce O'Neal. There's been great line movement on this spot here for 3.5 rebounds. Not only the line movement is an indicator for me, but I also love that he's averaging 5.3 in this 10-game span. He's 8 of his last 10, 100% against the Hawks head-to-head as well. And the Hawks struggle on the boards. They allow the 26th most rebounds allowed in the NBA, and Royce O'Neal should have a day. As I said, he's 100% head-to-head. Now, granted, these are from, well, the ones from last season. Last January, he had 4, and then this November, he did have 6 in their last matchup, so he did clear this line rather easily. I like him for 3.5. He's had 2 games where he regressed a little bit here, as you can see, against Brooklyn and the 76ers, but I like him to get back on track in this really great matchup here against the Atlanta Hawks with that fraudulent defense on the boards there. So we like Royce O'Neal. I like the Suns. I think it's a great spot for them in this game as well. So Royce O'Neal over 3.5 rebounds on the night. And next, we're going with Anthony Simmons of the Boston Celtics going up against the Brooklyn Nets. With Derek White out, Anthony Simmons will get an increased role, which is huge for this line as well. He's averaging 22.2 PRA over this 10-game span, doing it in 6 of his last 10. Now, the Brooklyn Nets aren't bad on defense. They're 11th and 13th in rebounds and points allowed, but they are 26th in that assists allowed category. So take that for what you will, a little grain of salt there, a little nugget of truth there for you guys. But I don't really see the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense doesn't scream shut down at all, especially in this spot. I think the Celtics are going to do very, very well in this game. He's had 3 games in a row where he has not cleared this line. And before that, though, he was doing very, very well. I like him to bounce back in this game as well. And as you can see, he's getting 3.8, 5.5, and 25, 3.8 and 5.5. So 3.8 potential assists, 5.5 rebounds per game. And then that 25.3 minutes over that span. I think it's going to increase a little bit here with Derek White out. I like him to get closer to 30 minutes in this spot. So he should do very, very well against the Brooklyn Nets in this matchup. I like him to have a nice game here. So it's the last spot here before White's back in the lineup on Saturday when they go up against the Chicago Bulls. And I like Anthony Simmons to take advantage of his minutes here. So we're getting him here for 19.5 PRA. And last but not least, we got Domantas Sabonis over 7.5 rebounds. Now this one, yes, the stats are all there to back it up as well. 10.4 average in his last 10 games. The Cleveland Cavaliers are 17th in rebounds allowed, but head-to-head, he's 100%. And I'll tell you why he's 100% head-to-head against them. One, it's because it was last season and there's only one game there. But the other big factor for me, call it a gut play, call it a vibe play, whatever you want to call it. I like the data behind it, but my vibe and gut is telling me he's going to go over 10 in this matchup because the Cleveland Cavalier big men are not good at all. If they're 17th, and let's break it down to center position, 14th. So their stats against the centers and getting rebounds is good. They're not a bad team on the boards, but I kind of disagree. A lot of centers that they've been playing, not that great. I mean, Joel Embiid only did get 5. Chet Holmgren only got 8. Andre Drummond did get 9, though. Nurkic got 17. Rudy Gobert got 12. Domantas Sabonis is up there, in my opinion, with a Rudy Gobert type. I do like him for about 12 games, so that's a great indicator for me as well. But I just don't like the Cleveland Cavalier big men. I don't think they're good. They don't crash the boards well. They're just kind of meh, and that is why Cleveland's been struggling in the East this year. And we love Domantas to absolutely bang boards left and right in this matchup. I like him for 10 to 12. 7.5 is amazing. -120 is an amazing spot as well. So I love him on Friday to clear this 7.5 relatively easily as well. So we love this spot for him. And I told you guys about all the apps where you can lock these in for absolutely free. Take advantage of all of them, but the one I highly recommend right now is Sleeper. You get that free 20, you get the $100 deposit match. When you sign up with code FF8, you get that free 30 days of premium plays. You'll get a free square as well. It'll be something like LeBron James to score just 1 point. You can add it to this play, make it a 5-man, increase your payout. And on top of all of that, you can adjust lines. It's just a great app. So one I recommend right now, when you can take advantage and lock this play in for absolutely free, you get that free 20 or $100 deposit match. You can throw $20 on this play, and it should be about a 5 to 6x play. So it's beautifully crafted. Lock it in. And let's get over to the sportsbooks. I love what we did here on Friday. Let's talk about what we see on the board and what we're taking. And now here it is. This one's a little bit safer. It's basically the Phoenix Suns straight up, but I didn't really love the -148, and that line's still moving it. By the time it closes tomorrow, it could be a 160. I don't want to really take the points there because the Hawks are at home and they do play well sometimes. So I didn't want to take the points on the spread here. So we're just going to take the Suns money line straight up. They're 3-point favorites in this matchup, but like I said, the Hawks are +3, and that -112 is the books leaning towards them covering that spread. I do love the Suns to win this matchup. I just think they're playing very good basketball. We took them the other night for that plus money, and that +100, by the time the game kicked off, it was like -140. And I do think that's going to happen again here. It's -148. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets up to maybe like -160 before the game tips off. So lock it in as fast as you can. We got the Phoenix Suns here, -148. We paired it up with Michigan because I like that -132 a lot better. And Michigan against Ohio State, -2,000. It's a little anchor on the play. There's no way they lose that game. Knock on wood, because crazy shit does happen. This is gambling, right? But I just don't see them in any way, shape, or form losing this game to a Big Ten rival at home. We love Michigan on Friday. We're pairing those two up, like I said, for that nice -132. I'll put $100 on this play, and you get one of you that likes and comments below gets a $75 easy peasy. And on top of all of that, I told you about Onyx Odds, the best promo on the market. It's a sports book. It's got all of these lines. You can lock in this play for free, $15 when you sign up with code FF8 without even depositing. Then when you deposit 10, you get that $200 bonus match. That's absolutely amazing. Now, we're not done. We got the special here in the UFC. I've already laid out a lot of the plays and dropped them in premium. A lot of the plays I love, some great matchups. Paddy Pimbleton, amazing. I'm going to one of these, I think, in a couple of weeks here. The Charles Oliveira fight against I'm drawing a blank. I know who he is. He's a huge fighter, and I'm actually a fan of him. But I'm drawing a blank right now, probably because I'm just tired. I'm actually sick. But the Charles Oliveira card, I do plan on going to that one. Love Paddy Pimbleton, though. Wish I was there for this one. Gene Silva is going to be another great matchup. Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong should be a great matchup as well. But our play is actually on the prelims that I'm giving away here. I absolutely love this spot. I think there is no way in hell this man loses. I mean, he's minus 900, so we're not going there. But what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and take him to knock him out in the first round. We got Gutierrez knockout first round, knocking out Andre Poliev in the first round, minus 110 odds. I don't see it getting out of the first round. This dude is an absolute problem. He is a beast. Look him up. He's fucking huge. We love him in this spot. One of the most exciting young fighters in the UFC right now. So we're taking him for a first round knockout. That was a premium play. I'm giving it one to you. Gave it away just now for absolutely free for you guys. One of my favorite plays for Saturday is him to knock him out in the first round. I love Gutierrez in the first round there. So lock that in. That's what we got for Friday. Tomorrow we'll be going over. I might do either. I'm debating, right? So let me know in the comments what you would prefer. I can do some NBA. Maybe we'll still have that in the video, but I wanted to do a Saturday and Sunday video separately so we can talk about each game separately, the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. Tomorrow will probably be the earlier game, which is the AFC Championship. Patriots, Broncos, a little less to talk about in that game. So we might have some NBA props in that one. And then the night game, the Rams, Seahawks, which should be a thriller. Basically the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be a better matchup than the Super Bowl, if I'm being completely honest with you. That should be a great NFC showdown over there in Seattle. So we'll probably do Saturday, Patriots, Broncos with some NBA, and then Sunday, Rams, Seahawks, maybe a mix of the whole day as well if we like some player props that we just need to get out there. But let me know what you would like to see for Saturday and Sunday down in the comments. Make sure you're smashing that like button. That's all I got for you for Friday. Thank you guys so much for your time, and we'll be back again for another free play video. So make sure you're subscribed.